Greetings! As you can tell by the bags under my eyes, welcome to Early Morning Foolish. Very quiet here at the camp, perfect time to record. I wanted to talk to you about a practice I've been doing for years, probably ever since I was a kid, which was, as we all know, forever ago. I call it spiteuality. It's like spirituality, but it's taking whatever super uncomfortable, terrible, struggly things and transforming them into a bridge for yourself. And that way you're not wrapped around the axle. You're not getting pulled down into the bog. You're not caught in a mosh of it. You're level, you're clear headed, you're spongy. I've been saying for years, everybody, stay spongy, get spongy, stay spongy. It's good for muscle tissue. It's good for your emotional state to get spongy. Everything Camp Foolish does is to get to or maintain a state of spongy. We can think clearly there. We can check out information there. We feel safe there. We're not afraid there. We're responsive, but we're not reactive there. We're not operating on fear. We don't let anger trick us into getting into a situation that's not effective. We ask at Camp Foolish, is it effective? Like, forget about the whole shaming of being petty, because that would be a full-time job for me, to shame myself about being petty. I'm super petty. I'm a chief petty officer. Everyone knows how petty I can get, and I'm not ashamed of that because I know how to use it. Spite. I mean, you're not supposed to do it. Blah, blah, blah. Nice people aren't spiteful. All humans become spiteful at least once in their lives. I'm just saying, why don't we use it instead of having value judgments about ourselves being petty or shaming others for being petty? How about we just use it? Because that's energy that we can use. Here's a for instance. Let's say there's somebody in your life that sends you texts about some really terrible shit, honestly. Conspiracy theories, or maybe their take on a world event, or perhaps their diatribes about what's happening to society these days, and blaming an entire group of people for that. Let's just say we're doing that. Let's say we're getting those emails, texts, whatever. What I like to do with that is I transform the letters from these texts and the emails into an art project. Maybe I'll go through and fill in all the holes in the letters, like the A's and the O's. I love doing that. I could do a whole page of that. Maybe I do some stick figure cartoons about it, because I love my stick figures. I've been doing them forever. Maybe we take whatever content is in the email or text, and then we donate money to the opposite thing. Like if they knew that you were sending money to these places every time they texted you, they'd stop texting you. They'd just stop. Organizations like Rise Above Hate, or maybe a women's shelter, or other organizations that help the very people that they're hostile toward. Okay? Now you're talking about Malchemy. You're talking about growing flowers out of a manure pile. Okay? I am the Malchemist. I've been doing this forever. And I think this may be one of the reasons why I don't shame myself for being petty, because I know I can use it. It's a natural human thing. We're all wired to be uh, not good love and light people at times. Some of us, like, those words don't even mean anything to me. I don't know what love and light is, okay? But I do know what fight and spite is. I do know that. And I feel like instead of dismissing those and then just sitting on a meditation cushion to try to get rid of these feelings, why don't we just use them? Because to me, they're energy. Then we're transforming it. Then we're sending it out. You know? Sometimes I get so petty and so, I'll say angry. Because I was born angry, okay? I was drawn this way. What if I just used that energy for constructive change, for effective action? We like to be effective here at Camp Foolish. Is it effective? Forget about whether it's right or wrong. I mean, in most cases, like when you're talking about like your emotions or your like the reactions you have for things. Forget about whether it's right or wrong. Can I use it? Is it effective if I use it in this way? That's why I'm the Malchemist. That's why I practice spiteuality. Because no matter what comes up for me, I can use it. I can use it to maybe help somebody else. That sounds backward, and I haven't really heard anybody talk about this in the spiritual community. I'm happy to be the Mickey Milkovich of the spiritual community. Whatever terrible little, childish behavior pops up for you, you can find a way to use it to help somebody else. You can. This is Early Morning Foolish signing off. Go be petty.